Previously, I shared how being stuck in traffic forced me into a moment of stillness, making me realize my life had become a mindless checklist. I had just started to wonder if this wasted time was actually a gift. Then, after what felt like an eternity, a ripple of movement started up ahead. Brake lights flicked off. The river of cars began to flow again, slowly at first, then picking up speed. The race was back on. My foot hovered over the accelerator, every nerve in my body screaming the old, familiar script. Go catch up, make up for lost time. The anxiety I thought had vanished began to creep back in, that old ghost whispering about deadlines and expectations. For a second, I almost gave in. I almost slammed my foot down and swerved into the fast lane. Joining the frantic stampede, I had just mentally exited. But then I remembered the feeling of the silence, the image of the clouds, the woman playing with her child. I took a breath and did something that felt completely alien. I let the car in front of me get a little further ahead. I didn't tailgate, I didn't weave. I drove the speed limit, staying in one lane, my hands relaxed on the wheel. It was like learning to walk again. All around me, I could see the chaos I had just been a part of. Drivers were cutting each other off, speeding up just to slam on the brakes a few seconds later, their faces tight with the same stress that had been my constant companion. Watching them was like looking in a mirror, seeing a reflection of a man I no longer wanted to be. By the time I pulled into the parking lot of my office building, I was 45 minutes late for the most important presentation of my quarter. But the panic was gone, the dread was gone. In its place was a strange, quiet calm. The outcome of the meeting no longer felt like the axis on which my entire world spun. It was just a meeting. It was one part of my day, one part of my life, not the whole story. As I unbuckled my seatbelt and turned off the engine, I looked at the building and realized I wasn't the same person who had left home this morning. And I had no idea how this new man was about to handle the lions waiting for him. In that conference room, I'll share what happened in part 4.